You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III.
Tempers flare in the Oval Office. President Trump went off on Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, berating him for the entire world to see.
The explosive showdown harming Ukraine's fragile relationship with the new Trump administration. Leaders around the world now asking the question, what's next?
Well, KCAL News political reporter Tom Wade is here now. And Tom, this has a potential for major global impacts, and you spoke with local activists about the tense exchange?
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Susie and Juan. Well, you know, this was a stunning exchange, and one the Ukrainian president now says he regrets having in public. Ukrainian activists here in Southern California who watched it all unfold are now even more worried about the future of the country. Russian missiles raining down death and destruction in Ukraine. It's been just over 3 years since Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered the unprovoked invasion. Tens of thousands of innocent men, women, and children are dead. Ukraine's survival may hinge on continued U.S. support, which has been in question since President Trump retook the White House. Trump has called Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelenskyy a dictator and falsely accused Ukraine of starting the war with Russia. Tensions between the two leaders exploded on Friday when Zelenskyy visited the White House, hoping to smooth over relations.
I think that President Trump on our side.
Their meeting very quickly went off the Ukrainian script, devolving into a bitterly chaotic, unprecedented Oval Office encounter, something the White House wanted you to see.
I'm not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm aligned with the United States of America and for the good of the world.
And the vice president breaking diplomatic norms by lecturing a world leader in public.
If you are not
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to...
Come once.
Vance is a longtime critic of U.S. engagement in Ukraine. He set off Zelenskyy.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that. Remember this.
I'm not
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. But right now, you don't. Yeah, you're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once this entire meeting?
Ukraine's ambassador to the U.S. sat with her head in her hand. The Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, sat stone-faced. The disastrous meeting ended. A planned press conference was canceled, and Zelenskyy and his entourage were told to leave the White House. Not long after, Zelenskyy appeared on Fox News and was asked if he owed President Trump an apology. Zelenskyy said no.
No, I respect President and I respect American people.
For some Southern California Ukrainian Americans, the Oval Office argument was excruciating to watch.
What President Trump is saying about Russia and Ukraine looks like Russian propaganda books. We just saw way more of them because a lot of Ukrainians understand Russian, so we can actually see some of their news or something. And he's basically like quoting what they're feeding their own people.
We're all deeply concerned. It was quite unexpected. Obviously, everybody hoped for a different outcome of this meeting. Everybody is a little bit in a state of shock. And I think the Ukrainian American community is very concerned, not just for the future of Ukraine, but also for what it means to the U.S. national security.
After the video of the tense back and forth aired, President Zelenskyy was showered with support from leaders across the world, many of them taking to social media, pledging to stand with Ukraine against Russia. Susie?